So live in the moment, live for today.
Good afternoon, I'm DJ Dangerfield. I want to share some scripture with you today just to kind of encourage you. I'm going to be reading from Matthew, the 27th chapter and the 38th verse, and this is what it says. Then two robbers were crucified with Jesus, one on the right and another on the left. And those who passed by blasphemed Jesus, wagging their heads and saying, "You who destroy the temple and build it in 3 days, save yourself. If you are the Son of God, come down from the cross." Likewise, the chief priests also, mocking with the scribes and elders, said, "He saved others, himself he cannot save. If he is the King of Israel, let him now come down from the cross, and we will believe him. He trusted in God. Let him deliver him now, if he will have him. For he said, I am the Son of God." Even the robbers who were crucified with him reviled him with the same thing. I want to encourage you today, if you're maybe in a situation where you know it's a part of your destiny, you know you're going through a time that is tough, but you know God has you right where he wants you. No matter how intense it is, no matter how tough it is, no matter how much the people around you make fun of you, I want to encourage you to stay on the cross. In this text, they were provoking Jesus. They were provoking Jesus to come down out of his destiny, to come off of the cross. So many times in our life, whether it be in our marriage or going to school or in other relationships or dealing with setbacks, so many times we're going after our destiny, Satan comes in and he tempts us to quit. And I believe that's one of the biggest problems that is prevailing in this country, that we got so much luxury, we got so many good things going on for us that we have the luxury to quit. Don't be distracted by the people around you. Don't be distracted by your circumstances. If Christ said you can do it, if Christ said you can be it, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what they're saying to you. I don't care what your circumstances are saying. Stay right where God has ordained for you to stay. Because later on in this text, you're going to see God raises Jesus from the dead. And it's so important that we grab a hold of that and never get tired of reading about Christ risen. Because if he raised Christ from the dead, he can do anything. Absolutely, positively anything. And if God told you to be where you're at, don't you listen to the enemy. Stay right where you're at. I know it's dark. You may be in a Good Friday moment right now yourself. It may be really intense in your life, but I want to encourage you and believe God that he had ordained you to be where you're at. It's going to be okay, and I'm going to stay where God has ordained me and told me and even predestined me to stay. God bless you. I want to encourage you to know that if God can raise Jesus Christ from the dead, he can do anything in your life. This is DJ Dangerfield, and I'm reminding you to live for today. God bless you.
So live in the moment.